Welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell. There's something we are looking at today, and it's something that some of you may have heard, that the court ordered the EFCC to arrest the former manager of Mercy Chinwo, that is Easy Concept, Ezekiel Onyedikachukwu. Now, in this video, we are going to look at what happened. We are going to look at what Mr. Chinwo has said about this incident. We are going to look at the allegations that have been laid against this young man. And also, we are going to look at what the courts have said. Now, first of all, look at this news. According to the news, they said the Federal High Court in Lagos has mandated the arrest of Ezekiel Onyedikachukwu, who was the manager of renowned gospel musician Mercy Chinwo. Justice Alexander Owoye approved the order on Thursday, January 16th, following an ex parte motion presented by the Economic Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Mercy Chinwo charged that Onyedikachukwu had received loyalties from her digital platforms and live events without transparency. Per the affidavit, the manager is suspected of diverting 345,000 US dollars without disbursing her portion. She added that the commission would issue a public summons if the manager remained unreachable. The court responded to EFCC's application and set the next hearing for the manager's appearance on January 24th, 2025. So you have heard me. This is the background story that you have heard now, that the court has already resetted to EFCC's application to arrest Easy Concept. Now, what happened was this, like we saw in the what I read. Mercy Chinwo had money that we are accruing from her work, from her music in digital platforms like YouTube, like Spotify, like Boomplay, like Audiomack, and other places where people are streaming her song. People are streaming her songs online, and the money was coming. Now, they say, and also not only the money being streamed online, the live events she attended, because that these people, they charge big money. Mercy Chinwo, we are told at the time that it trended that Mercy Chinwo charged as huge as 10 million naira to appear in an event. For Mercy Chinwo to appear in your church event or gospel event, you pay her 10 million naira. So it was said that all these things were reaching up. Easy Concepts refused to pay, allegedly refused to pay Mercy Chinwo her own loyalties, her own percentage. As we saw in the news, EFCC is involved right now. Now, let's take our time and listen to what Mercy Chinwo said earlier when she pulled out from Easy Concept. Recall that she released a song that time titled Confidence. Now, my confidence is to you. Now, when she released that song, there's a kind of play in that song, and people in the music, people say that those places were what actually happened to Mercy Chinwo. You saw where someone that signed and the person later regretted and all those things, it played out in the music in that song. Now, Mercy Chinwo, in one of the events, Mercy Chinwo gave advice. So I want us to take our time and listen to this advice.
A lot has happened in time past. That one is a story I will share when you come for another worship meeting, so that you will come back. Let's worship God. But yes, I am here to encourage somebody, especially creative minds. Please and please, I want to advise you, be very careful of the people you associate with, number one. If you're a singer, you're a songwriter, you're a content creator, every one of you, gifted and talented, before you put a pen down to sign anything, ask questions. Tell your neighbor, ask questions. Tell your neighbor, ask questions. Before somebody takes advantage of you, ask. Now my prayer for you is that the eyes of your understanding will be enlightened daily. that the Lord will announce you himself and he will use you for his glory. Nobody born of a woman will come out and say, I made you who you are. It is only God that makes men. Hello. He uses people to what? Support and lift you. But God is the lifter of men. Tell your neighbor, Jesus is the lifter of men. Before you do anything, do what? Ask questions.
Now, that's Mercy Chinwo giving advice to upcoming musicians, telling them before you sign any contract, make sure you read it. Make sure you call someone to explain to you. Call lawyer. Call a lawyer and anybody that you can understand to explain any contract to you, because according to the story, she had many issues. Mercy Chinwo had many issues with easy concepts, and that's why they had to take him to court. And we know the way she pulled out from that place when her contract elapsed. And also, not only that, because people have been talking about easy concepts not being presenting himself like the person, not being the person he presented himself to be. Allegedly. Now, another person, recall that last year, was it in 2023 or so, that a producer called me Dr. Roy, appeared, that was last year, right? Appeared on Honest Bunch with Nedu, and he made an allegation. Look at what he said.
Me and Mercy Chinwo, we dey sleep 5 a.m., wake up by 7 a.m., start working again till 5 a.m. Back to back. All my hope now be say that time they tell me say after the work on Mercy project, I dey get some kind millions, I dey get some kind, you dey happy say you dey work, say the hustle wey they put in,
he go
pay.
He don't do. He's okay, my brother. He's okay. Calm down.
You know what TB for you to don't put in work. You dey expect say with this work, everybody for your family could do all right. All this time now, all this thing they happen. Mercy, SS Love, don't they peak?
Oh, wow.
You produce Excess Love. You produce Boy Kondo. You produce. I beg, give me a list of the songs.
Omeka Naya.
Omeka
You
Naya.
dey bless me on a regular. Receive it is your inheritance in Christ. You're an incredible God. Incredible God for Mercy Chinwo. All these songs now produced for Mercy Chinwo. My father gets stroke. I even call himself, tell him, say my father know well. If you get anything where you go fit assist, just assist me so that I'll fit take care of my father.
Yes.
He said, so make I know what I say, he will be fine.
Now, another thing you should know here is that Easy Concept music label, record label, is the one, they were in charge of Mercy Chinwo before Mercy Chinwo pull out. They're in charge of Judy K. They're in charge of Chidinma. They're in charge of, what was his name, GUC. They're in charge of one boy. There's other persons like Esther. There's a lady called Esther. Now, he was in charge of them, or he's still in charge of some of them. But most of them has pulled out, like Mercy Chinwo is no longer there, GC is no longer there, Priyo Dede is no longer there, Prosper is no longer there, Judy K is no longer there, and the other people that have been with him and they pull out. And many of them, sometimes they come up and say different things, but sometimes too, they don't talk because of the kind of contracts they sign. So what do you think that this man is holding 345,000 United States of America dollars? 345,000 US dollars. Now, what is holding him from giving Mercy Chinwo the one that's supposed to be her own? When you're talking of this money, don't look at it in dollar. This money is approximately 500 and something million naira. 500 and something million naira. Please, I don't want to talk again. I am tired of talking all this, saying this. Go to the comment section and say what you want to say concerning this. Just say what you want to say in the comment section. I'm watching.